just a moment of exuberance. I don't think Venkat would have fallen for that one. Certainly no, he wouldn't have done. But it's a good move, I think, from Shane Warne to come round the wicket now. He's tested Mark Butcher gently over the wicket, but with those footmarks outside the off stump, that's where he's going to get some purchase now. Well, something's happened there, and that's the end of Alex Stewart. It's taken a certain amount of patience, and it's taken Shane Warne to produce something which Alex Stewart could do nothing about, or very little about. And it was a very good, sharp catch by the Australian captain, Mark Taylor.
Yes, that one seemed to spin a little quicker than the rest, perhaps coming out of the footwork, out of the foot marks, and Alex Stewart looking to turn it on the onside. That's a good catch from Mark Taylor. When the batsmen are looking to force on the onside, quite often you get a late look at it at first look. But Taylor's done well there. So Shane Warne getting the breakthrough, one that Australia badly needed.
Taylor's shouting, they all are, and so is umpire Venkat. Thorpe is, if I say reluctant to go, then that would be to understate the position. Well, there have been two great decisions in this match so far, and one was George Sharp, and the other one we've just seen was Venkat. That's come off the bottom edge onto the pad and straight to Mark Taylor.
Big shout. Shane Warne is 2/3 of the way down the pitch, as if to bid farewell to Nasser Hussain. Well, a nasty moment for Nasser Hussain. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Yeah, he's given him this time. Nasser Hussain completely deceived, beaten in the flight, beaten off the pitch. And this is what looks to be Shane Warne at something near his best. It's the best we've seen him bowl in the series.
Well, Hussain made just one mistake there. He tried to follow the ball. Once he saw it spinning a long way, it was time to bail out. So Shane Warne now level with Graham McKenzie. 246 test wickets, and he's got a lot of confidence from this sharp turn.
Well, it's 110 now for 5, and the advantage really has swung now to Australia.
Oh, fantastic bowling.
Well, you definitely have the feeling that this is the end where all the action, or the bulk of the action, is going to be. Shane Warne getting this ball to turn. There's an inside edge onto the pad. And you can really sense the two men in front of the bat, the short leg and the silly point, they're almost walking in. They're looking to come in and take whatever there is offered. Again, it's very similar to the shout they had against Nasser Hussain just recently. That could be it. Everyone's celebrating once again. It just takes a while. Umpire Venkatragavan always gives the batsman the chance to do his own walking, but it's a very similar way of dismissal to the fashion in which Nasser Hussain went just a few minutes ago. And John Crawley, who is one of the players that you would back to read Shane Warne as well as any in this England side,
away, that one.
Again, you see, eventually you're gonna go, because he's never playing at the ball. A little bit quicker, a little bit fuller, and I think that's a pretty good decision in the end. He never really played at the ball.
That, I reckon, is about as plumb as you'll see. End of Warne's over. Good performance. 5 for 32 in 19 overs. And when he goes from 248 to 249, I can tell you there'll be some loud applause from this direction, because he is the best young leg spin bowler I've ever seen. Oh!
Well, they're a great team, aren't they? Shane Warne and Ian Healy.
Yeah.
Well, it's been taken, and Andy Carrick is out. Well, a poor start for England. It's taken 4 balls this morning for Shane Warne to add to his tally. Mark Waugh was the catcher at Silly Point after a bit of a juggling effort. And that's turned out of the footmarks, a long way outside leg stump. Back of the bat almost from Andy Caddick. But Andy Caddick's resistance over in a trice this morning. Caught M. Waugh, bowl Warne for 15, 161 for 8, becomes 161 for 9. 1 over of the day bowled, 1 wicket gone. Shane Warne now has 249 test match wickets. That's taken him 1 ahead of Richie Benner, so now he's the most successful Australian spinner of all time.
Well, a very disappointing innings from yesterday and this morning for England. And terrific performance by Shane Warne.
Indeed it was, and Warne and McGrath have dominated that card there. Elam remained 24 not out and couldn't get enough of the strike to push it along, and the batsman couldn't stay with him on this morning. 162 all out, and the bowling figures for Australia, the final figures: Warne 30 overs, 14 maidens, 6 for 48, absolutely magnificent, and he had all the England batsmen under his spell.